Hello everyone, today I'm going to be unboxing and taking a first look at this Vax Blade Cordless 32 volt Ultra vacuum cleaner. I'm also going to be having a look at the optional Cordless Pro Kit, which you can buy for all Blade models. Okay, without any further ado, let's unbox this and see what comes as standard. The Vax Blade comes in two main variants, a 32 volt model as shown here and a cheaper 24 volt model. You can get a standard 24 volt model and a standard 32 volt model, but you can also get Pro and Ultra models. Now I'm not sure the difference between a Pro and an Ultra. This is an Ultra and this is what you get. Obviously you get the main unit itself, and of course it's bagless. I'll be looking at that in a bit more detail in a moment. You get a very lightweight extension wand that you can use for above floor cleaning, for reaching up high, as well as of course for cleaning your carpets and floors when you attach the main nozzle. You get quite a short crevice tool, a dusting tool, and I believe this is a pet hair remover. It's got some little nodules on it to help dislodge pet hair, but you can use that for your upholstery. This is the main carpet and floor nozzle. Now it has a rotating brush with its own separate motor, but when you use it on a hard floor, Vax say use it with the brush roll turned off, so it'll be suction only. I'll be having a look at how this performs in a future video, but I'll do a very quick demo of this at the end of this video. It's got very stiff brushes, quite a narrow path as well, a narrow opening, so it should concentrate the suction of this machine. According to a recent Which magazine report, this cleaner actually outperformed the Dyson V8 when it came to deep cleaning, but it wasn't recommended, didn't get a best buy because the filtration apparently on this machine isn't up to standard, so if you've got allergies this might be one to avoid. You also get a little hook here that you can fix to the wall to store the machine, and of course the mains charger. The first thing I noticed when I took the Vax Blade out of the box is the bulk and the weight of the cleaner. It's certainly bigger and heavier than any of the Dyson cordless cleaners I've looked at, and I'd also say it's bulkier and heavier than the Shark Duo Clean cordless. Because it's quite bulky, I think this cleaner will be a bit awkward if you want to clean the car. For example, if I was to attach the crevice tool directly to the cleaner, it's not really going to get under the car seats very well, and being quite a short crevice tool, you're not going to get right down the sides of the car seats where all the dirt and crumbs collect. That's why I think for this machine you really need to get the Cordless Pro Kit. We'll have a look at what comes in that kit now. At the time of making this video, this Cordless Pro Kit costs around £50, which is quite expensive for what it offers, although currently Vax are doing a bundle deal where if you buy direct from them, they'll throw this in free of charge. Now the main thing that comes in this box, which I think is vital, is the hose. Now this fits directly onto the cleaner and allows you extra reach, especially in those awkward nooks and crannies, for example, as I said, inside the car. Looks quite short, but it does stretch at least 4 times its original length. It actually fits onto the machine here at the front, just clicks into place, and then you can fit any of the other tools to the end. So I can put the crevice tool in the end, and now I've got much more flexibility inside the car, between the seats, and all those tight spots that need cleaning around the home. As well as the stretch hose, you get this soft dusting brush, which is much softer than the one supplied as standard, so it's more suitable for dusting your delicate items. You also get this crevice tool, which is much longer than the standard one, and it's called a Vax Flexi, so you can use it like this as a standard crevice tool, but by pressing this little button you can extend the reach and you've got this flexible end that's ideal for, say, cleaning behind your radiators. And finally we've got this 2-in-1 brush. With the brush on, it's your tough nozzle, so it's got stiff brushes, So they're good for agitating the pile. So if you've got dried on mud, say for your car seats, you can give them a bit of a rub to loosen the dirt and then suck the dirt up. That comes off. And then you've got an upholstery tool. It's got litter pickers. So that's ideal for doing your soft furnishings. And finally, the Pro Kit comes with this handy storage bag for putting all the tools in. And I think it's large enough to be able to put all the standard tools in too. When you first get your Vax Blade, you should charge it for the full charge time of 4 hours. You'll find indicator lights on the back of the cleaner that shows you the battery status. So it'll go from 25% right up to 100%. When it's fully charged, all these lights will illuminate white. The charging port is located here. This strip on the top of the handle illuminates red when it's charging and will turn white when it's fully charged. The on-off switch is located here at the back of the handle, and unlike some cordless cleaners, you don't have to hold it down when the machine is in use. You just press it once to start the machine and press it again to switch it off. There are two other controls. You have the boost mode, which is the default mode when you first switch the cleaner on. If you want to deactivate boost, you simply press it. And you've also got the brush bar on off. So of course you can switch the brush bar off when you're cleaning hard floors and on for carpets. This is the dust container on the Vax Blade, which ideally should be emptied after each use. It doesn't actually come off the machine. You have to take the cleaner to the bin, hold it this way up, and then press on this little lever here until the bottom springs open, and all the dirt should fall out into the bin. There are a number of filters you need to maintain on the blade, and Vax suggests tapping the filters after every 4 or 5 uses and actually washing them every 3 months. Depending on usage, you might find you have to wash them more often. So there are some filters located behind this section here. So there's a little locked and unlocked arrow, so you just need to turn it to the unlocked position, and then this filter assembly comes out. So you've got this sort of foam filter that's washable. Make sure it's dry before placing it back in the machine. Leave it overnight or for up to 24 hours, and then that fits back into this part here. And there are a further filter and separator located in the bin. So you need to open the bin and then twist out this mesh filter here. And there's also a sponge filter. Again, that needs to come out. That can be rinsed underwater, squeezed dry, but you must leave it for up to 24 hours to thoroughly dry. That can also be rinsed under running water. So it's best that you maintain the cleaner. If you notice a drop in suction or a lack of performance, then it's normally the filters you need to check first. You can use the Vax Blade as a handheld cleaner by attaching any of the tools directly to the machine. And of course you can attach the tools to the end of the wand to give you extra reach. This is the powered head, which obviously you use for carpets and hard floors, and Vax have even made it possible for you to change the belt and brush bar yourself. You just need to undo these 3 screws to gain access to the belt and also the brush bar. So that's good that you can replace those yourself without having to replace the whole unit. Now it's got quite stiff brushes, so I think this will perform pretty well on carpets, especially on pet hairs. Quite a narrow opening, but that will concentrate the suction. There's also a little velour strip at the back. You've got 2 rollers and 2 quite sturdy wheels, fairly smooth running. They've got a little bit of a tyre which will help them grip when you're cleaning hard floors. And of course it's got a flexible neck, so you should be able to manoeuvre in and around your furniture. If you want to deep clean your stair carpets or hard wearing upholstery, the Powerhead fits directly onto the cleaner. And for all your floor cleaning, simply fit the Powerhead to the end of the wand and fit the wand to the cleaner. I'm just going to run the Vax Blade over the carpet just to see how easy it is to manoeuvre. By default, the machine will switch into boost mode If you want to use the lower setting, you need to deactivate that. Also, when you first switch it on, the brush bar will be off. I'm going to leave it in boost mode, and I'm going to make sure I turn the brush bar on. Well, you can see that the Vax Blade certainly grooms the carpet, and from the first use I'm fairly impressed with this. Let's see how much dirt it's picked up. Well, we can see a bit of dirt inside the container. Let's empty it onto the carpet. Well, it's flicked it quite far because of the spring action. Well, it's picked up quite a lot of fluff from a carpet that looked pretty clean. And there's even some gritty particles here. So that's not a bad result from a small area of carpet, but bear in mind I was using the boost mode. I'll just have a quick look at the filter. Just after that short use, this filter is still clean. There's not a speck of dirt on it, but this is the filter that will get the dirt first. Obviously it's a very quick demo. There is a little bit of fluff around the mesh part of the filter, and look, just from that very small area of carpet we can already see quite a lot of dust starting to gather. So you can imagine after cleaning a whole house that could start getting pretty dirty fairly quickly. So that's a bit of a letdown, because I was quite impressed with the pickup performance of this cleaner. Now the next video you'll see of this, I will do a demo where I put down some dirt on carpets and hard floors. But the next video you'll actually see of this particular Vax will be a whole house demo. So I'm going to clean an average 3-bedroomed home using this on a single charge. But I will use it on the regular setting, not boost. I'm going to clean the carpets and floors in the house. I'm going to clean the stairs as well. And if I have any battery left, I'll try out the dusting and upholstery tools. So that's the end of my unboxing and first look at the Vax Blade Cordless 32V Ultra Vacuum Cleaner. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon, and you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And the first video you'll see on this Vax is a whole house clean to see how well it does and how long the battery lasts. If you have any questions or comments about this cleaner, please comment below, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.